Dyslexic genius here. What I'm going to talk about is all the workings of an Edison 2-minute home on the top end. I'm going to talk a lot about this. I have videos on how to polish things out. And here's the back rod. Do you want to put this ugly piece back in, or do you want to put a nice cleaner piece? I have videos on this.
How to polish it?
How to polish it. I have videos on how to clean your lead screw. I've cleaned the lead screw, polished this out here and all here. In cleaning, you can see here where somebody's beat on it. Right? On the lead screw, we had the same problem. We had somebody beat on there. You see all the beat marks on the end, where the end should look like that. So these are little things you have to check out.
So did you polish that end?
I'll finish the beat up end later because we had some burrs, but I want to show you the difference between here or here. You don't put them back together this way.
So, darling, so what are you going to do? You're going to finish polishing that hole?
I'll finish polishing that back out. On the mandrel shaft, I've just said I have a video on how to clean this. I cleaned this with Windex and 4/0 steel wool. Now, because we had wear on the bearings that go in here, you take a #1 center drill and you come in here and you polish this out just by twisting that. And then you'll get the edge in here cleaner. You'll get rid of the burrs in here because the bearings fit in here and run. So you want no burrs here and no burrs here for smoother running. Now, let's talk about the carriage. The carriage, this screw unscrews here because this is an early one and it has the roller. So you're going to take this screw out, clean everything, put it back in. It's very simple. And then you're going to put a little drop of sewing machine inside when you put the round roller part in so it'll run smoothly.
So just unscrew it, put a drop of sewing machine oil on it, and then
screw it back in. But you want to clean it first. You're going to clean the half nut. You want to check your half nut. The half nut looks very good. Now you're looking at your half nut. If you take it off, you're going to get confused. The big side right here goes forward. The little side goes backwards. You're going to take this off. You're going to clean it with WD-40 and 4/0 steel wool like you do a lead screw, and you'll clean all this out and make sure that there's no burrs or screwed up or this isn't worn out. You have to get another one. That's all you have to do on the top end.
Now there's only one lead screw?
There's only one lead screw. On the end gate, you're going to take this apart. There's a screw that goes in here with this piece. You're going to take the end gate, you're going to put just a little bit of oil and a little bit of oil on the side. And drop this down so this pivots. You're going to lock it in place because it's early. Now you have this washer. This washer is designed to be like a cup. So you see how it's cupped. Usually they screw the screw in too tight and it flattens it out. So you take a pair of needle nose like this, and you just hold it, and then you just bend where your thumb, just bend a little, and you work around with the same pressure till you get it to cup up like that. See how it cups up? Because this has tension. The more you tighten it out, it'll flatten out. But you want the end gate not to be loose, but you want to have to push this out away. So then you'll put this together and put this on top. Of course, we oil all screws that go back into a phonograph. We'll give it just that little drop right there of sewing machine oil. You're going to stick this in here like this. Always use the right screwdriver for the right slot. You're going to screw this down. And the more you screw this down, the more it's going to flatten out. So you're going to come down and it's going to go Okay, it's getting tension. There we go. We're getting a little tension. We're gonna go like that. We're gonna go, oh, yeah, yeah, see how that is? It doesn't, and then what you're gonna do, what I have is a little piece of fine sharpening stone, like you're gonna sharpen a knife or something. It's a very fine chunk I found over the years. You're gonna polish out the rail like this, because right here is a little nick in the casting. This is from the factory. When they cast it, there's just a little mark. So we wanna get rid of any burrs, and you can see the machine marks in here. See all those striation lines? It's kind of like they used a file back then. So we just wanna you just polish this out, hit the edge, and get it nice and shiny and get it smooth. And I use this because it makes it very, very, very smooth with a sharpening stone. So then you put it, now it just all goes back together the way it came apart. You know, you want to clean this, you want to clean the washers up.
Oh, that, you want to clean the pulley?
You want to clean the pulley, polish out the tops of the washers, and you'll just reassemble everything. After you do all this, the last thing that's going to go in is the mandrel shaft, this big long thing. And that's all there is to the top end, and then we'll do the bottom end. I have videos on all this. I have videos on this, cleaning the lead screw, and this is important to clean the lead screw and the half nut, because that way it's going to run smoothly. And you're only going to oil this with super lube oil, because it's lighter than sewing machine oil on these. And that's my tip for the day on the top end of the home.